Hubbard's Marina. Captain Will and the boys just got back in from another 39-hour adventure with a beautiful pile of fish. Lots of variety here and plenty of nice amberjack. Amberjack season still going on, and we're still catching quite a few fish. Things are really going well for us. Hopefully you'll get a chance to come out and enjoy some lighter loads. Fishing is going well, and we don't have a ton of people around. Want to tell you guys a little bit about what's going on, what's coming up, and how you can win free fishing trips. But first, let's talk to Captain Will here. Looks like you guys had a pretty stellar trip.
Yeah, it's good fishing out there. The weather has cooled off offshore. It's just beautiful, beautiful weather. Almost cool out at night.
That's awesome.
And unseasonal weather. Real good on the mangroves at night. And I tried some shallow water jacks first thing in the morning and struck out on those. But kept looking and got just a thick pile of amberjack in the afternoon.
Yeah, I know I talked to you around midday yesterday while you were only about halfway through your fishing time, and you said you guys had hooked up on countless dozens of amberjack, and you had only landed a small portion of them, and the rest of the day you kept hunting around and ended up with this nice big pile, huh?
Yeah, and we did more losing them too. One spot was all big ones, and we probably caught 4 or 5 and lost a ton of them, over and over lost them. And
wow.
The next spot was they were this size 30 to 40 pound fish, and we're able to capitalize on those. But the big ones, man, if you do anything wrong, any minor thing during that whole fight, and you can bust him off real easy.
Yeah, what are you dropping down if you're going to drop down for a jack right now?
I'm going as big of a live bait as you can. Something like that right there is a beautiful live bait for an amberjack.
Nice porgy, yeah. Gray snapper.
Gray snapper. And
white grunt.
And I put him on 100 mono.
Yeah.
You hardly ever lose him.
Yeah, 100. Nice big drag, nice big hook. Matching the hook size to your bait. So if you got a bait like this, you're using a 10, 12-aught hook.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely some solid action. What about the jigs? Were they working this trip?
No, these were. We didn't have many jigging guys out here. I imagine if the right guys would have got them on the jigs, but these ones are size bigger. They're hard to get on the jig, but they will bite it.
Yeah, I got you. What about the mangroves? Looks like you had a really good grade of mangroves. Keep in mind, guys, this was a light load. Only around 30 people out here this trip, so. While the pile is not huge, it is a really good one for the amount of people. And some really nice mangroves in the mix here. Some good grade covered up here. The mangrove snapper bite, what was working well for these guys?
Mainly we're light tackling now, since we aren't keeping the gags and red snapper. And of course, the gags and red snapper have moved into the shallow water now that they were not there during season. And we're light tackling for the mangroves, dead bait. And we actually caught yellowtails in the daytime this trip too.
Wow.
Picked up some yellowtails, a real big couple of yellowtails at sundown, and then it was time to head on back in.
That's awesome. So nice yellowtails. Do you got any triggerfish this trip?
Yeah, we picked up some triggers. There's a good variety in there. And basically just for the most part, you're fishing light tackle and trying to get a couple of those porgies and stuff for jack bait. And then we'll hit a couple of jack spots throughout the trip. And go real heavy tackle at that time.
And we still got a chance for the red grouper, the scamp grouper, the triggerfish, and so many other species too. You guys get any mutton this trip?
There's a mutton in there, and I think we threw one back. And again, big yellows. Those muttons are weird. They bite on at no particular time, but one day they're biting, and then the next day they're not. It's an odd thing with those guys.
Hit and miss.
But
awesome.
All in all, good time. Really fun on that jack spot. To get this many 30 to 40 pound jacks on board, we had to lose triple that many.
Yeah, I got you.
That's
so awesome.
They were there.
It definitely looks like a good trip. Great catch. Appreciate it, Captain Will.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, buddy. Looking forward to doing it again. We've got tons of opportunities to get offshore with us here at Hubbard's Marina. Some lighter loads, like I was saying. I mean, not a lot of people around right now. Tons of room around the boat. This trip only had about 30 people, and the last trip only had about 20 people. So these midweek trips, these Tuesday trips are super light. Even the weekend trips, not a ton of people around. So great time of year to come out and see us inside Fish Famous John's Pass here at Hubbard's Marina. Whether it's for a dolphin tour, an island trip, a shelling trip, a deep sea fishing adventure, a private fishing charter, a stop at our Don's Dock seafood market, or hitting up the Friendly Fisherman Seafood Restaurant for a great waterfront meal and fresh seafood there. So much to do and see. Come out and enjoy. And man, fishing is going well. Offshore, as you can tell, Captain Will reporting what they caught on this 39. Nearshore, we're seeing those lane snapper, those hogfish starting to pick up more and more. A little bit of a chill in the air this morning. We got a little bit of a cool frontal boundary moving through today. And then this week, weather looks spectacular. Really looks good. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday gets a little bit more moderate as we have potentially a frontal boundary coming through. Early weekend coming up. That might make it a little bit more moderate, but nothing crazy. I'm sorry, I'm being distracted. It looks like the snook are popping over here. So let's see what's going on. Just a bunch of bait. And 2 different times while I was talking, a snook came up here and exploded on this bait. And of course, as soon as I come over and put the camera on them, they disappeared. You know how that works. Interesting though, and very distracting. I'm trying to talk, but as I was saying, weather is definitely looking really good this coming work week, so hopefully you'll get a chance to come out and join us and enjoy that beautiful weather. Plus, on top of that, we've got a new moon this weekend, so water should be flowing nicely and really should be a good fishing week behind that moon, backside of this frontal boundary, and then front side of the coming weekend's frontal boundary. We're getting to be that time of year where these cold fronts are really going to drive the bite. So you want to fish before the cold fronts or a few days behind the front once it's had time to calm down and water has had time to clear up, and you're between those fronts. So as long as you can time your trips real well between the fronts, fishing is generally really hot. Join us tonight, 7:30 p.m. and every Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. for our live stream show. We're going to be talking fishing, answering questions, giving away free trips. Also, don't forget to join us Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Tuesday night at OCC Roadhouse, 7 to 9 p.m. We're going to be with Captain Jeff Page from Florida Insider Fishing Report, talking all things inshore fishing with him over at OCC Roadhouse, which is on 49th Street, just south of Ulmerton. And we're going to be giving away free stuff over there too. So hopefully we'll see you again, OCC Roadhouse, Tuesday night, September 23rd. That's it. Y'all have a good day. Tight lines. Hopefully we'll see you soon here inside Fish Famous John's Pass at Hubbard's Marina. Thanks for watching, y'all.